Okay. So guys, first game of this night. Oh no, actually I hear myself a little bit. So just make it a little bit less loud, please. I can hear myself when I start screaming.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So in a blue corner, in our first match, we have
better,
CG.
right?
Yeah, I guess yeah. We have CG Zorten playing as.
Wait, I don't hear you. I'll try to set up something.
Yeah, okay, then it's okay. And in the red corner, please introduce our second player, Mr. Nightblood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so who's in the red corner?
Yeah, in the red corner. In the top corner, it's Eery.
Yeah, so Kels versus Greece on
Kels.
this small map. So we can see that both players start with a pretty standard opens for each of the save. Zotan playing with two storehouse, and look at this, he's doing this hunting dogs actually on such a small map, like interesting. And on the other side, Eery is doing his Rex, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know about that because maybe Zortan is trying to go, fast stage 2 and try to put a TC also.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I like hunting god. Yeah.
Hunting ducks.
It got buffed, so
yeah,
like it costs 25 less wood, I think. It's a good upgrade.
So Zortan doesn't seem that he's going for the stone, so maybe he's going to do like a Rex and go first fast H2 and go like Hyperspace or something to prevent all those harassments from the Kelp player. Because he knows about it, about this Rex, so he sees it like everything else.
Yeah, I think you have to do that. It's better than to go like straight TC.
Yeah, okay, so he's building Rex with 2 shaved Sahib. Yeah, I guess I got shaved yesterday. Yeah, unfortunately no beard, but it doesn't matter for those players actually. Okay, so for now everything seems standard, nothing cheesy, special. What do you expect? Like, I expect actually from Zortan some kind of a cheesy gaming on like map like a red or something like this. I expect from him something like Proxy Rex or Fast H3. Don't you think
no,
that
I don't think
like
it's gonna happen.
Yeah?
No, especially like Zortan, he can't do that. He's the Greek player. Like, you have to respond to the.
No, I mean in entire series, not about this one. I mean in a.
Okay,
yeah. Like Zortan is a player who can like do some. Like yeah, of course. It's a nice storehouse for Eery. He's getting this Gazelle and gold deposit. Nicely done. And he already started pushing actually with his 3 spearmen, but they get scalded. So, and he's housed. Oh no, Eery's housed with 170 food. Okay. No,
yeah, that's what happens generally when you you send your spear, because there's a timing where you have to transition into your house, and if you micro your spearman, like you can miss it.
Yeah. So Eery is just like running around with his 5 spearmen. Oh, sorry, with his 5 spears, losing 1 from nothing actually. Yeah, but there's already like 4 spearmen for Zortan, and he's already going into the H2, while Eery is not. I guess he can just close like cancel a couple of spears and just go straight into the Bronze Age, but he's not. He's still
maybe
constantly building. Maybe he wants to push, I don't know, like really big push, timing push, because he sees the stone, you see? So he knows that Zortan is going for the second TC.
Yeah, he's gonna buy. Eery's gonna do that. He's gonna be a little bit late compared to his opponent, but that's the Celts age up also. It's like that because you have to build 3 houses, and it means that your villager and a house is like 15 seconds to build, I think. So you have this villager who built the house. He's gonna be like 45. I mean, it's
complicated math of Age of Empires. Yeah.
And it's why he will have a little bit less resources when he age up, so he's gonna have less stone, a little bit less
like,
wood.
Zortan was like almost perfect actually with his stone, just gets a 301 stone. Just...
Yeah, you know how you do that? You click on your mines and you watch the amount.
Yeah, sure. I know. Come on, I'm a streamer of this game. I should know this. I don't know everything about this game, but this, small noob-ish stuff, I can handle it just a little bit.
Yeah, you can do it, but like maybe there's people in the audience
Sorry,
that doesn't know about that because they're new.
guys. You can even scout it. So actually, you can go with a scout, go just to the enemy base, click on the stone mine, and see how many stone there contains. So yeah, it's really also easy to know whether your opponent hasn't enough stone or not, whether he's guessing or not. And look at this, yeah, Zoltan going for the defensive TC position near the barriers. Here, of course, we'll play like, you know, as a second number. We'll just play defensive one. And Eery is going a little bit forward with his TC, also taking, yes. So he covered a lot of space, actually, a lot of resources with his second TC. Like berries, hunts, and gold. Really nice position, actually. I guess the best one which he could possibly do on such map for him. And let's see, 22 villagers for Eery and 21 for Zoltan, so not a big deal for now, especially that Zoltan has second TC up earlier. So the main upgrades are done, and the second production facility for Zoltan is going to be the second Rex. Whoa, so he is not going for 1-1-1, he's going heavily on hyperspace. What do you think about it?
Yeah, it's a good idea because like if you go one-on-one against the longswordsman, it's gonna be even, so they are gonna kill them at the same time. Basically, the first one who give a hit, he will win.
Oh, okay, so they're pretty even, yeah. So it's
yeah, exactly. It's because like the IPA they have more health, and the longswords they have more DPS.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, it takes the same amount of hit to kill each other.
Yeah, but the problem is for a Greek player that he hasn't got any healing, and Eery will have like his own druids soon.
Yeah,
so
we are talking just about like IPA and you know, longswords, no druids involved. But yeah, if druids are there, of course, the longswords.
I mean, yeah, like I'm just talking about that. The even fight is in a long term, the Celt player will win because he can change his, you know, his health and then regen as sap. So yeah, but
there's one thing, like the Greek have archer, and archer take down the front line, while slinger they're less good at it.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, if you micro well and you have a decent amount of archer, you should win.
Look at this, they just like going on each base, and Zoltan is catching a lot of villagers of Eery. Oh no, and Eery he's not going back with his forces, he's like moving forward. I guess he's gonna snipe a couple of those villagers and maybe houses because they're out of range. Yeah, so it looks like, you know, like a small version of, like mini version of of base trade. Yeah.
Yes and no, because you know the army they made all the way there. So if you send them back, you lost time.
Yeah, you lost time.
Yeah, you're basically not gonna achieve anything.
So they're just trading, yeah. So
exactly, it's better to just back your villager and attack.
Yeah. So Zoltan was like able to kill a lot of villagers, I guess. Like there's 30. Oh no, it's 35 to 35 villagers actually. So they're pretty even on the villager count. But Zoltan got housed because of this nice push. And look at this! Oh no, army of Eery can be like, oh no, it can be flanked right now. Oh, not a good engagement. But Zoltan is not controlling his army. His 10 hyperspace from the downstairs. Okay, no, he did. Yeah, not the best fight for the Eery. Although he is exchanging with those spears, doesn't mean that much. Because Zoltan is not going for the... okay, he's going actually. He's going for 1-1-1. Look at this. So he's building the stables as his third production facility, and he's building an academy. So he's playing like kind of greedy against the Celt player on such a small map. I'm not sure that this is like the best option for him. Well, maybe he feels comfortable right now. I don't know, but like academy is like something you don't want to build, you know, as as soon as possible if you're playing not like an Arabia or something. That, yeah, in my opinion,
because academy they have also an upgrade. It's not for the age up necessarily. It can be for you know, massing an army, because there's an upgrade. I think it's
but it's on a third age. Am I wrong? Or it's on a second age?
Yeah, that's the point. I don't remember if it's age 2 or age.
It's age 3, because on age 2 you have only this philosophy which reduces time of technology. So okay, it's good for armory, yes, and maybe for having third age, not 60 seconds but 45, but that's only purpose. Yeah, so it's so he's doing, but he's doing philosophy.
Really, that's really, you're right.
So he's like spent like 300 resources, like 600 resources almost, for 50 seconds of third age, and more. I'm not sure, but okay, we'll see. There's a huge engagement. Eery's going. Oh no, they're both not. They were both not paying attention for this fight. So the slingers was like in the middle of the fight, but they're doing a lot of damage. Actually, those slingers.
It's still an even fight. If certain picks it, there's the same amount of IPAs and longswords.
Okay, but there is those Saris, you see, and there is no more. There's no more.
IPA. Yeah.
No, I mean, for Calculator, there's no more. God damn it, spears! Yeah, spears. There's no more spears for him. So he needs some kind of a. And there's like 7 stars already for Zerton. So they're building a lot of army right now. And look at this, Eery is sitting us already on 120 population, while Zerton is only on 100 with 52 villagers compared to 55 of Eery. And yeah, so it seems like Eery is a little bit ahead in terms of economy, and look, oh no, and he's losing so many villagers on food right now. Zerton is not paying attention for his storehouse. Eery has already 2 druid there healing up so much, and those Saris, oh no, those Saris, like, they're not sniping those slingers, they're just fighting against longswordsmen. But it's enough, I guess it's enough for him. No, I'm not sure.
No, it's gonna be.
It's kinda rough to see, but definitely it's a small mistake for Zerton that his Saris are fighting just against those longswordsmen instead of killing those druids and slingers. And he is not able to fight back. He should retreat. He has no army at all, I guess. There's like 75 population against 120 of Eery, and plus 10 villages already on 11 minutes. Oh lord.
Yeah, but in the same time, it's, you know, even if they fight against the longsword, they are also there to tank the pierce damage through the IPA. They don't take damage for the.
Also true. And look, actually, Zerton was building philosophy for his armor upgrades because he built an armory so fast, but he's not building anything from it right now. Although the research time is only 36 seconds, so it's quite good. But no resources for now for him.
Yeah, I wonder if Zerton is gonna go for the tower because he needs to secure resources somewhere. He's behind for sure, but
we'll see. But he's not gathering stone for now. He has already like 350 stone. I guess he planned to go in a fast H3. I guess.
Yeah, he wanted to fast.
But this nicely done timing push from Eery ruined all his plans.
And anyway, that was pretty obvious that he wanted to go for the H3 since he built the academy like we talked earlier.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if Eery spotted it at that time, but anyway, it's a very hard matchup. So going H3.
Yeah, he knows about Armory, he knows about Academy, he knows about everything actually. I guess we just messed up with some small raids. There's already one going down from the left side. Well, the main army is building production facilities for Zerton.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't got any gold and food right now, so yeah.
Yeah, this game shouldn't last super long.
Yeah, like unless there will be like some super nice microing, but there's like tons and tons.
Microing, it's not gonna change.
Yeah, but there's like 31 slinger against 23 Saxotis, so I'm not sure. He needs Saris, but he hasn't got any fun of food, and he's not producing any villagers right now. He has a lot of idle villagers, and he's building his archery range with 12 villagers from wood. He's building farms, not as efficient as he could actually, but yeah, I guess some panic involved here. He's trying to get some gold from his in the middle of the map, but this is like this is like ridiculous position for the gold. He has on the right side with small gold. Okay, GG. So the score is 1-1, and let's just ask what is going to be the second map. Let me just 1 second. Yeah, nice. So this farm. Okay. So what do you like say in conclusion for this match? What are your thoughts about this game?
Yeah, just don't pick Greek. Just don't pick Greek against Celts.
Well, this was like a first match. Well, now Zerton know that Eery hasn't got enough, Celts, so he can go Oasis or or Treasure Island or all these water maps because there's no Celts for Eery. So maybe it was his plan, to. But I don't know actually. Zerton is pretty good at Greeks. If his plan was like to lose in the first match, maybe he would pick like another Sith. I'm not sure. Okay,
yeah, but that's not really the point. You can be the best player, and yeah, you play the matchup, and the matchup is favored by Celts when you play a small map.
Sure.
And he did it. Like he did it. Like there's no excuses there.
Yeah. So the players are now like a little bit arguing about the match, about the map position, but I guess it was fair. They have both nice second gold and second food, so I'm not sure where they. But look at it! Look, there was like double armor for Eery. He's going into the Silver Age. Has his first armor upgrades. On the other side, we have Thurton with his armor without no upgrades at all. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that this academy, you know, pay itself. I guess instead of academy, he could build another production facility and just, you know, bump up his army.
Yeah, exactly. Because remember, Eery was 120 pop, while Zertan was like 95.
No,
so
it's not.
Because that building, it wasn't a military facility, so.
I just want to answer the questions in chat. Of course, in 2 minutes delay, but still, guys, this is the first match of the series. We're playing best of 7, but Zertan was 1 map ahead because he was in a winner bracket, and Eery come from the loser bracket. So Zertan has 1 map advantage. It's okay. So the first map was, you know, equal footing. No one decided which card it will be. Just was decided by community or admins of the tournament, and now the loser will pick the next map. So we are waiting for the next map from Zertan right now. Whew, okay, so nice start. Nice start. I mean, both players seems to, you know, play quite rough and tough. They expect the best from their opponent. So both players are just thinking. There's not much to say about actually this map, because it's like lasts for 11 minutes and we just saw everything. Yes, there was no like big harassment from Cal player. Yeah, or you saw something, because I haven't like seen any kind of you know, race from Cal. He really just mess his army like 160 and just attack, nothing else. So just you know, go on the front and kill. Can a map be picked twice in a series? I'm not sure about it. No. I know that if oh no, actually not. It's not. You cannot. Even Thieves cannot be picked twice. There should be enough. So the next map is going to be Coastal. Whisper Thieves, please. Yeah, and we are going back to the city. Yeah.
So what do you think they are gonna pick?
Well, for Coastal, I'm quite sure that everyone thinks about Celts, you know, like that's Zertan will pick Celts. And
Eery can pick Celts.
Yeah.
So what do you think they're gonna pick?
So I don't know actually. What is the good counter for the against Celts on such a map? I guess he can go something that has a ram ship on a 3rd age, you know, to counter at least in the late game, like Persia or Greek. This is like the only option against Celts.
I don't think you want to necessarily counter the water for Celts. Maybe delay it, but at the end of the day, they will. You know, if you're not Celts, you should be behind.
Then you should take something
at least slightly.
I mean, sorry to interrupt. Yeah, finish, please. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, I think. Like Persian, they have immortals, so if he lose water, I think he will, you know, still make immortal and be able to do something. So
okay.
For me, it's either gonna be Persian against Celts, or I think it's a good map for Greek, because you have 2 choke basically on the side of the map, and you have, you know, a lot of backline units, so.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, actually, you were quite wrong, because you pick up the Norse, so it's gonna be maybe it's gonna be like Orange style, like 150 raiders, you know, on a 10-minute mark.
150 raiders into a choke.
Like just go straight into the raiders. I mean, yes.
Yeah, maybe.
So
I think he's gonna try something, you know, with the dog, the war dog.
Maybe, yeah. Or maybe some proxy Rex. I guess he can go proxy Rex. If he spots the early dog, maybe he can go just instead of going to the water. So we have Zertan on the left side, Eery on the right side. We have Coastal, yeah? Coastal, sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Coastal. Okay, and ready for the second map. Here we go. So, what are your thoughts about this matchup? Celts versus Norse. So the both teams are like kind of heavily on infantry based, yes, with a nice cavalry, especially in third age. So they have quite similar composition actually. So it all depends on, I guess, micro or what.
It depends on on champion. If you manage to make it age 4, like the Celts, with their champion, basically you have only the archer to counter them. Like,
but the champion is like infantry unit against infantry unit, yeah? I'm just
I'm talking like overall, like they counter everything except the archer. So basically, and it's choky. So it's one thing, but the strength, the strength of Norse, it's the number of their raiders, because it's one pop unit. But you can't really engage against the champion, because you, like I said, you only have the archer.
Yeah, we'll see. So Zertan in the blue corner playing as Celt, starting with an early barracks, like pretty standard start for the Celt player, building just one storehouse. Has like 5 villagers on food, and one.
Zertan starting on like Zeus style. He's going for the racks straight.
Okay. Let me just see. Well, there is no second hunt for Eery. Look at this. Huh. So, what do you think about it? Actually, like, Eery hasn't got a second hunt actually around him.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe he didn't. I think it's here, like top right corner. You have the berry, and look at the left, like the shape of the.
Yeah, I see, but it's not like.
I think it's there.
I will just see.
It's gonna happen.
There's no. There's no. Yeah. I guess we can just pause for a second, and just think about it. But there's no second.
Yeah, Zertan have 2 and Eery only 1.
Can we just hit a pause? No second hunt for Eery. So exactly on a 2-minute mark, exactly the timing when I can stop the game. But yes, there's no second hunt for Eery. We just check everything. You agree with me? As a caster, you have also a power of, stop the game. But
yeah, it's fine if they want to reset. He doesn't have a second hunt. It's fair.
Yeah, there's so
it's up to them. But did Eery scout the racks? Because
no, he didn't actually.
Is probably gonna.
No, he was like, I'm not sure. He was like up to casters. It's rare. It is rare actually. It is rare because there is no second hand, and it's really crucial actually.
Right.
Yeah, it's rare. Maybe waste 30 seconds to find one. Well.
Nah, it's not worth it. And if we do that and Eery scouted the racks, you will know that, because Zertan is probably gonna do the same thing after, and we don't want Eery to know that.
So. No, I mean, Eery is saying that he didn't scout one part of his map, but we know. Okay, I'm paused for 10 seconds, please. Okay, well. Okay, let's just see. Sahib, you forgot the overlay. Oh, okay. Sorry, that's okay. It's okay. Yeah, sorry for that. Just remind me, please, okay? Yeah. Remind me. Yep, no, okay, there's no second hunt, so it's rare. Let's just resign. Sorry for that. Small mistakes are done, so I hope PF2K can hear and see all this stuff. So I hope he will manage to do something in the next patch note. So Zoltan is trying to complain about it, but boars and berries is nothing to compare to hunts, and the amount of hunts is pretty crucial actually. So yeah, your riders. Right.
Yeah, that's
Come
one
on,
thing.
it's like I'm just saying, okay, I'm a caster. I'm saying rare, and they said no, let's go, or maybe not. It's like, come on, guys,
No,
just
but if they want to
resign, just resign. I'm just wait till like. Oh, okay, so they already left.
Okay, just restart then.
Okay, so return to capital city. Okay. Yeah, you're right, it's orange. Zerton versus Eery on a coastal. Begin. No.
Yeah, there was literally nothing. You just had the 100, that's it.
Whatever. Just. I mean, boars are good, yeah, but still, boars are not hunts, you know? You have to kill them first, you have to stack them, you have to put another storehouse on them. It's not like kind of the same stuff, so yeah. So let's go again.
Okay.
What?
I mean, they are more aggressive, but it's still hunt, and you know you have to put a storehouse for deer too. So
okay, come on.
It just made me laugh because you know the argument, except that they are aggressive. Like there is literally no difference.
I mean, but you know, well, it also
it does change some
amount of time and amount of tension you have to use. You know, like with microing them, especially if you're not killing them with a scout, they're not one shot. So well. How many food actually they have? They have like 500 food each, yes? And gazelles have 250, 150 each. So I guess boars have a little bit less food, than...
yeah, deer they have like, depend on the amount, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 and it's 150, so...
So it's like 1,000.
Yeah, that's 1,000 for dispatch. So it's the same thing because boar is 500 too. But it's more the fact that they are aggressive. Anyway, Zortan, you have 2 hunt, and Eery, you have 3. So, should we restart? We need to scout
I guess he can scout from the left side on his base because there's also some kind of stuff there on the left from his berries for the Zortan. Okay. And actually, you know, third hunt is actually in such matchup is not a big deal because I guess both the players will kill each other for this third hunt. So I'm not sure none of them will be able to catch them. So we can see the pretty similar stuff for Zerton. He's building the same Rex, and on the other side we have Eery, who's building his own Rex actually also.
Tell it right now because it's not fair. Like the first game we restart just for that. So it's Zerton who's unfavored. So I just don't like it, you know.
Okay, it's free.
Even if we have to do it right now. We can't be one-sided.
I mean, I'm not sure that there's a hunt on the left side from the base of Zerton, you know?
And you see the opening for Eery right now? Just because we restarted, now he went for the Rex. He didn't went for the Rex the first time, so... Tell them, because I think we have to restart this one also.
What a game, what a game!
Yeah, so I'm gonna go bathroom while you do that. And see you very soon.
Okay, they go. Okay, so they both agree. Right. They both agree. So yeah, feel free to join after after this journey you have. So for now, we have both players start with early Rexes. We'll see who we're gonna push first. Okay, it's gonna be the Zerton one. He's pushing with his one spearman with a carrot stick. You know, like put some vegetable inside you know, like a vegan stuff. This is a true form of vegan, actually, I guess. Like you have a big carrot and just put inside of a mouth of a big beard guy with a stick killing the deer and like, hey, come on, guy, eat some carrot.
Yeah. That will explain the story with the boar. He doesn't want to kill the boar.
Yeah. So okay, now it's like kind of a microing stuff. Look at this. Okay, -1 spear for Eery, and oh no, his second spear is going down for Eery. Zerton is really microing well against those. Oh no.
Yeah.
Third spear is going down.
Now the
villagers are now like, hey, come on, guys. Get the hell out of here. This is our spot. We don't want your vegetarian stuff. We want some meat. Yeah. Can you just a little bit go close to the TC? Like, a couple of shots of TC will just do enough to win, but no, he decided to move back actually. So he's building his second storehouse on a berries and gold. Decided to go to the berries. And on the other side, Zoltan is going fast H. Oh, it's not fast, but it's still H2 without stone.
We're gonna see a duck.
I guess it's going to be a dog. Why not? Oh, maybe he want to push again. I guess Zoltan is also like an option.
A villager, no, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna build a duck.
Ah, okay, so he's building a dock. Okay. So yeah, so I guess Zoltan is quite a little bit ahead right now, especially with those 6 spearmen. They like start harassing the wood line. There's a house which is not protected, I guess, with the help of the
TC. Yeah, it's not in range.
Yeah.
I think basically, if you micro your TC, you could have get maybe one of these spearmen. But...
Okay.
Yeah, right now Zoltan is he's ahead.
Okay. So there's 5 spearmen running around for Zoltan. Eery has his own 4. The second H for Eery is slightly delayed because of this early harassment and nice microing, yeah. By Zoltan. And Zoltan already in the second H, he's building Handsall, he has his first fishing boat, he's constantly scouting, look at with his spearmen, he's started scouting for the water, but I'm sure that Eery wasn't even planning to go on water. I guess he will go just he'll just put down stables.
He's not gonna go water, he's gonna go straight TC.
TC, then maybe a stable and start harassing, so yeah.
Oh, so like no Eno it. He's gonna do second duck.
Oh, come on, look at this. So he's going fully. So he wants just, you know, to avoid any of food income from villagers. So only
he's doing a very good job here.
Yeah, and actually
look at the right.
Yeah.
The base of.
Oh, okay. So there's gonna be outposts. Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny, like how it's so much job for PF2K right now in the chat, because like every 5 minutes someone new come into the chat and ask why. It's like the second game and already 1-1. Why? It's 1-0 to Zoltan. Come on, guys. Zoltan won the winner bracket. That's why he has +1. So it was decided for them that they're going to play not best of 9, but they were going to play best of 7 with the 1 map advantage for Zoltan. That was like their decision, which was agreed by the moderators and admins and players themselves. So the first docks are coming. Look at this. And there's a Rex also. So it's going to be proxy Rex for Eery with a dock outpost on one side. And there's a nice counter push for Zoltan. Oh no, look, they managed to just took those 5 spears who were running it. So on the middle there's a nicely done scout scouting the coast for Eery, so he knows about those 2 docks. He knows that the biggest amount of wood income is now going for the docks, so there's not much production facilities, and there's no actually for Zoltan. There's only 1 Rex, and only the second Rex is being built right now. So
yeah, I think he screwed up because he spent the wood for his second TC into Rex. So basically, he collected 300 resources for nothing there.
Okay.
I mean, not nothing, but he's gonna be delayed. So is he gonna do a tower rush?
Well, let's see. Well, he can build a couple of you know, just build a couple of those guard towers near the docks and just, you know, kill those fishing boats and triremes, because as we all know, there's a nice. Oh no! Look at this! Like Zoltan, look how good he's managing to counter those raids from Eery. And I was like, want to finish the thought about the guard towers, which has the, like double damage against the ships. So just a couple of guard towers near the docks will deal with all food income for Zoltan for now.
I think once Zoltan discover what happened in the right side of the map, it's gonna be, the game is not gonna last long. Like Eery, if he wants to go for the tower, he needs to do it like in the next minutes.
Yeah. So there are 2 swan ships constantly raiding into. Okay, nice. Zoltan. So Eery is not going for the So he is building another house. He's not going for the TC. He's going for tower rush.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's check if Zerton sees those Rexes. He knows about one Rex only. He doesn't know about
Zerton
the
is
second
already
one.
he's already 20 pop ahead. Think
Ahead.
about that.
Yeah, it's 37
That's a
to.
lot.
But it's like Zerton is like +7 villagers, but it's not like villagers, but it's like 6. There's 6 fishing boats, but still 6 fishing boats. Come on, this is a lot. He can produce those long swordsmen, you know, all day long, like all day long. I'm not sure what's.
He's starting his tower.
Yeah.
Zerton putting his own tower to protect.
Yeah.
I think it's just because Zerton doesn't know. Otherwise, he would just push into Eery right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, he knows about every yeah. Like this is like an entire army of Eery for now. Like
yeah, and
10 throwing axemen and a couple of war dogs.
It's 10 war dog. Yeah.
Nothing else. Yeah, those 24 longswordsmen just can annihilate those. Yeah, and they're doing it right now. So he's going down. Yeah. So he understands it. There is a small guard tower going down from Eery on the bottom of the map, but there's already one guard tower. No.
That's a lot.
Eery needs to micro. Eery needs to hit and run. But actually, against longswordsmen, it's not the best opportunity to hit and run because they're so fast.
The thing with long swordsmen against
no
throwing X-Men is that you have to flank them.
Oh, there's no food for Eery. Look at this. Oh no, he ran out of berries just not in the right time. Oh, that's kind of bad. Look at his production.
There will be a tower made close to the wood line.
It's not gonna do much, you know, because there's already a swordsman running and there's already one guard tower for Zerton. So maybe one house can be done, but I'm not sure about it. I guess Zerton can just kill it with one click. So, no. Okay, now food income continues. There's already 36 villagers compared to the 49 of Zerton. Oh my god, there's 4 plus 7, what? 11 fishing boats with the first upgrade done. So they're bringing like 30 food each. Yeah, 30. Let's just check it. Yeah, 45 food every time. This is huge. This is really far ahead with 1,500 food right now. So he just lacking gold.
Oh,
yeah, even needs to run. There's already first druid for Zerton already on the field.
Yeah.
So I can heal.
There's one thing. Like Eery is not losing that much throwing X-Men, while Zerton is losing a lot of long swords. So well, yeah, Zerton, you have to find a way to flank his opponent if he wants to win this engage.
So
yeah, Zerton still have 20 pop ahead.
And there is already a second town center going down for Zerton, and on the other side the second TC for Eery is already being built. So, but he hasn't got enough food actually, so he cannot provide with those 6 villagers. He hasn't got enough food right now, and there's no barrels actually for him. Look at this. His barrels are so far away from his base. He have to go into the farm so early, and this is really bad. And look at this big engagement. 20 long swordsmen going on the left side of the map. I guess when Eery will see it, he will just concede. I'm not sure because this is too much.
Yeah, these two towers, they don't have the range, I think, to take down.
I guess they have range for dog. Oh no, they don't. Oh no, they don't. So yeah, and there is. So there's no food income for Eery. There is -6 villagers, and what you can do right now? What you can do? All your entire army sitting down there, building some useless towers, and on the other side of the map, on your main base, there is like 20 longswordsmen, almost. You know, Zerton can easily go into the H3 and go longsword champion.
He should do that. He should go to H3, put his third town center, transition into archer, and then he will be able to push.
Yeah.
Like very easy. He can also make a fort and make rams.
And Eery is really trying to push his opponent with those guard towers. He's trying his best, but he has like 1,000 gold, but no food at all. Okay, the first guard towers are doing the job. The trick is, even if Zerton will lose his water, he already gets so much. This is like such a huge advantage, even though. So he won't lose much. He has his own berries, he has his hunt, he has his second berries, so he won't be lack on food for quite a while, even if he will be even if both docks will be destroyed. But there's like two swan ships, and there's a big engagement.
Look in the base of Eery.
Yeah, -1 house, so he's already housed right now. He cannot build more, and there is only like 11 throwing axemen compared to 16 longswordsmen.
Yeah, that was a good move from Zorton.
Oh, he starts sniping those villagers. -1 villager, -2. Oh, okay. He's doing quite a nice job with microing, but he cannot build this second longhouse. Oh, I guess Zorton spent too much time trying to kill those villagers, but he just killed one, but lost almost all of his almost his longswordsmen. And on the other side of the map, look at this. Eery is pushing and pushing with those god tower. There's the first god tower is sniping those houses.
Oh, this one is gonna be good because this one will be able to snipe a fishing ship.
Yep. There's like so much going all around. There's like 3 longswordmen running over there. There's like another outpost on the left side on the map. There's like always like so many stuff to watch out.
Yeah. But now Zorton is gonna have his bowman, and he can also make stables to tank the throwing axe.
Like war dogs have they have bonus against cavalry, but not against ranged. Okay, so the second dock. So Zorton is trying to build it. Look at this, to build this dock while shooting the swan ship. Definitely should pick up the second swan ship.
Yeah, exactly.
And Zorton is building his sneaky gold on the left side on the map. If look at this, Eery knows something about it. Look at this. There's a 2-minute delay, guys. There's a 2-minute delay, so he shouldn't know about it. Okay, he has an outpost over there. Okay, so he knows. So Eery will kill right now. I hope he can kill 8 of villagers.
Yeah,
wow.
I just hope Zorton doesn't kill his army with his with his swan ship.
Oh yeah, because swan ship.
You can have
friendly fire with them. Actually, like Eery should definitely micro those god towers to kill those druids. He have to. He can't just spend those precious, arrows for those longswordsmen. He has to kill the druids. There's like 8 of them. 8 druids. Oh my god. Not much to do with it. Okay, so
14 X-Men.
GG well played. So yeah, this is GG well played for Zorton. Even without this water fight. Yeah, even without it, Eery couldn't handle this. Actually, I guess this early push that's ruined everything for him, because his second age was delayed, his TC was delayed, his tower was delayed, and all because of the 6 spears.
Yeah, that was a crazy job by Zorton there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Okay, sure. So guys. So this was like the second map of the day. We have Zorton with a 2. Nicely done. Good job. And so it will have like a 1-minute break, and then we'll choose the map, and then we'll continue. For now, let's just speak about the game itself. What's going wrong and what's going right with it. So let's just check the tax. Look at this, 12 tax compared to 4 tax of Eery. So Eery was like putting all of his resources for those hunts, for those war dogs and throwing axemen, and while Zorton was able to build a lot of nice upgrades, especially those 2 upgrades in armory, those tier 3 H3 upgrades for boot and picker gloves. So of course those 6 fishing boats. No, not even 6. There was like 11 of them. Look at this. How when you like see so many fishing boats at the beginning of the game, like 11 of them. He has so much food supply, so he can easily handle those. Fighting back and forth. The only thing that he needed, it was like gold. That's why he go and just take this gold right away, because he understands that there's no way he can take this gold, although he could, of course. And I guess Eery spent also a lot of time and a lot of precious resources, especially on this push against those ducks. You see, but it doesn't work really well because those two guard towers were like kind of useless. Killing one dog do nothing, especially against the Kelp player with two dogs. You see, so yeah, I mean, but this early harassment. This was like really important for Zoltan, you know, to make those harassment because he was going heavily into water, so he has to, you know, to push as much as possible to prevent any of early aggression from Eery, and that's what he did was actually pretty smart, because he delayed this early harassment, he delayed this tower rush, which gives him enough time for building his economy, you know, to build his economy. That's a trick. So if you want to go heavily on water, if you want to, you know, boom your economy, as a Kelp player, always try as much as possible to do as much damage as possible with your first spears. So, because like Zoltan built like, how many, like 8 of them, maybe plus 2, like maximum 10 spears, and then just go YOLO H2 and 2 dogs, you see? So he wasn't even thinking about building a lot of much more spears, continue pushing. No, just build 10 of them, push quite like kill a couple of spears, prevent of your opponent going to your base. You know, kill a couple of those storehouses, and that's all you need. That's all you need for this. So yeah. Whoa. Well, I guess there's nothing to see actually. Also, there's current villager population, so yeah, as you can see on the 5-minute mark, the amount of villagers just start doubling. So first TC was not delayed. I'm sorry. I mean, not TC, but yeah, we saw that it's going to be a fast TC. Maybe that could be a right decision, but Eery decided to go to the Rex. You see. So the next map is going to be Oasis.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I just unfortunately like accidentally I will kick myself from the party. So just can you type something, please? So the next map is going to be Oasis. Hey, where are you? Okay, find you. Invite. You here?
Yes.
So it's 2-1. 2-1 for Zoltan. The map is Oasis, and we have Zoltan versus Eery. Let's go. And I'm Striker is writing down like, never go for tower rush, boys. It sucks. Okay, Mr. Norse God. So, the third game of today's evening, the grand final, CG Zoltan versus Eery. Eery has his own like red colored trousers, sitting here on his base as an Egyptian player. Make some hype for some Egyptian gaming on the Oasis. Yay! So please introduce the blue player, Mr. Nightbot.
Yeah, let's say bot left.
In a bot?
Like,
no, not in a bot. He's not in a bot.
Yeah. As Norse, it's Zoltan from Germany.
Yay, look at this.
He's taking his hunt in the front. He's probably like, okay, Egypt have the worst spear. I'm gonna just go in the front. I don't care.
Yeah,
if there's anything, I will do mine.
But this is like the perfect position for the TC. Look at this. There's a stone, gold, hunt, berries close to the water pond. It's like the perfect position for the...
I think if Zoltan put his storehouse just between the mines, he would have been like the perfect spot.
Oh yeah, I understand. Yeah, like 1 for 3. And look
or
at this.
Either close to the wood, and you get the wood instead.
Yeah, but he decided to go into standard 2 storehouses, and on the other side, look at this. Eery's going for the fast Brexit with 2 villagers. So like he's wanted like as soon as possible.
Yeah, he's like, hey man, you go straight for the front hand. Fuck you, I'm gonna make spear.
Yeah,
I have to attack you. You can't insult the Egyptian.
he would I guess take pieces of rice, put it on a rack, so those spears like running as beasts on an adrenaline rush.
You know what would have been fun? Like the rhino, it was close to the hunt. He would have attacked in the beginning.
Oh yeah. Okay, so make some hype for the for the for the rhino. Okay. And there's the first spear running around with his big, nice metal stick, in his both of his hands.
He's being attacked by the scout of Zordon. He's gonna lose some health.
Yeah, because it is like the Egyptian spear, he will lose I guess half of his.
Is the rhino who's gonna attack?
No, he don't care. He's like, okay, I don't care. I have some nice fun here, playing with the fishes,
Like even the rhino, he laugh about the Egyptian spearman.
Yeah, I was like, what? You serious?
I'm not gonna rush him.
And there's the first spear for Zordon also going down, and I don't know actually what Eery can do here right now. Like those spears, there's have 260 health and 10 DPS compared to only 160 health and 10 DPS, so it's like double health for certain spears. Yeah, plus there's 2 scouts, so I'm not sure about that. Like this John Cena meme, are you sure about that? That's I'm not sure about the decision of Eery. We'll see. 25 population already, so he's constantly building those villagers and those spears. Only stop just right now.
Yeah.
Maybe gonna save.
Zordon is considering not aging up right now and defend this hunt. Because he have the resources for a little while.
They're both trying to micro as hell, but look at this. There's 4 spears for Eery.
Yeah.
And he continued to building them. Look, oh my god. Okay, so both of the players has enough resources to aging up. Let's see who will be the first one. And Eery is going for the storehouse on gold instead of and storehouse on stone instead of pushing this nice, bronze big button and a.
So it's actually interesting because even if the Norse have better spear, they cost more gold.
Oh yeah.
So Eery managed to make more spear for the gold.
And
so
look at this, he has plus 8
take
population.
The hunt because of that.
Yeah, and he has plus 8 pop right now already. And he continued building those towns, villages from town center, while Zordon is not, because he has this upgrade being done in the town center.
Yeah.
So and
also Eery's he start to gather stone while Zordon no.
We have foreseen your coming.
Ikas TV is now hosting us. Thank you very much, Ikas TV. So welcome all the viewers from Ikas. Welcome on our stream. And look at this big engagement with 7 spears running just inside of the base. There's a TC5, but I guess Eery just don't care about it. He will just kill those spears.
Oh, they are stuck.
They're just stuck. Oh yeah, such a nice micro. Delete the run around. There's -1 villager.
There is 3. There's 1 dead.
Oh no, such a nice engagement for Eery. I guess he will lose a couple of those spears, but they definitely, make the best. He'd make best out of them. So let's see on the build population. It's 18 population compared to 21 already, and Zordon is look at this. He wants to build a dock.
Oh no,
so close.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, but there's 4 throwing axemen already for Zordon, and he's building his handsaw has 2 rexes already, compared to 1 rex and 1 stable for Eery, so it's gonna be stable.
Yeah, and it's a good thing because the cav they can't they tank a lot of the axemen.
Yeah, definitely, and there's already some of those axemen. Of course, they're not axemen champion, not the perfect unit yet. But soon-ish it's going to be.
Also, having map control for Eery, since he have the cav, it's gonna be easier for him to take the water because he's gonna attack on one side, and then when Zordon moves his army.
Interjection video also. Thank you for hosting. Sorry, just some stuff appears in my stream. Look at this! Another great engagement for Eery. He's clothing the entire army of Zordon on his chalk on this between the wood and the gold. But yeah, able to make a lot of damage, although he couldn't kill none of unit, but still really nice. 25 villager compared to 24 of Zordon, and Zordon is not even thinking about building this the stone. So he's going heavily on water, building already 2 fishing boats, no longship. So he thinks that he will be able to, you know, to stay in the middle of the map. He doesn't need this longship. I'm not sure
that's actually very good. I think Zoltan, he should push right now.
Yeah.
Like just kite with his X-Men.
Let's see if he knows about it. He doesn't know about the TC, you see? He doesn't know about it. Yeah, so he's running for those 3 poor villagers while the second TC is almost done. So,
yeah.
And now the time works for the Eery, you know?
Yeah, and now Zoltan, he also needs the more spearmen.
Yeah, but he cannot. You see, all of his entire wood production is going inside the dock, so he's spending a lot of resources.
I mean, the dock for the moment it's compensating for the TC, so for now it's okay.
Yeah, but really, yeah, like with each new villager, you know, it will be less and less productive and less efficient. Plus, there's not that much food. There's like only like how many? Like 4,000 food right now there, with 4 ponds. So
yeah, the thing is that both they are like 2 wheels basically.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
So he's gonna have a burst. He will probably make 5 ships.
Look at this, 70 population compared to 62.
He's still gonna be even.
Yeah.
But the thing is that if he loses the water, then it's gonna be another
really hard. Yeah, especially that he just started to build this stone. Okay, so now he sees those camels. He starts immediately producing a lot of spearmen. Maybe he's gonna push the spearman champion button or not, or something. I don't know. No, not yet. He hasn't got enough gold.
Spearman champion.
No, he's not doing it. I mean, against camels. Let's see if Eery knows about the dog. No, he doesn't know, actually. So he definitely needs to go with his couple of camels, run around, check for the gold. Look at the scout of Eery. He's smartly putting his scout near the second gold of his opponent. Nicely done by Eery. Small pro tips over here, guys. Especially you can do the same actually with the Norse player, because you have 2. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Now he will show you. Now he will show you the real tower rush over here. So there's no second TC. There is like 7 villagers on 8 villagers on stone, preparing the big and huge assault on Eery's base. And look at this
huge assault.
Look
I don't know about that honestly.
But I mean, look at this. He's building like
a clone fest.
Two throwman axemen, and look, there is like this wood line. There is a couple of farms. There is a temple of Ra and houses, and well, there's a lot of infrastructure for Eery there. And okay, now he's running around actually there with this 4 camel. So does he know about the dog? No, he does. He still doesn't know about the dog.
Oh no! Now he's pushing mid.
And now
he's pushing mid. He can take it. Like,
he can
it's
take
just 1 longship.
Yep, he can take it, but there's a.
Yeah, he will.
But
take
he knows
it.
about the. Okay, so
it's
he
gonna
decided
be
to go.
really hard for Zoltan after that.
Yeah,
like he's not in position. It's gone.
Yeah, half of his army is like somewhere on the back of his base. He needs to kill this longship as soon as possible. Like, oh, come on, do it! Yeah, actually those X-Men are just doing so much damage. Plus there is a Priestess of Ra healing a lot of. There is small. Oh, okay. So the first God Towers are done for Zoltan on the right side of the map, and now both of the players are fighting on in two flanks. There's another longship.
The thing is that for the moment it doesn't matter. It's gonna take time to this tower to do something. Like maybe he will deny the gold mines. It will take time. So maybe he will. But even if he does that, I don't think Eery cares, because he can just go for
Eery is running with his villagers. Like this 9 villages, those 9 villages just go and kill this God tower. It's nice. Sorry, I'm just so excited with this match. I'm just losing my words, you know. It's such a cool game actually right now. Look at this, it's not standard, you know. It's Nord playing a tower rush with a dog, losing entire of his army on those camel riders, while villagers are killing the tower with the towers. This is so fun.
Yeah,
oh my god.
You know, yeah, it's not a good trade for Zoltan, because
absolutely
you
not.
touch the economy of Zoltan, while
yes, 38.
tower, they don't
it's
do
like
right now.
4 villagers ahead. Eery is 4 villagers ahead. He has a second TC right now, but Zerton is just only start building his second TC. He's losing his dog almost actually, but he's constantly producing longships actually. And will he be able to kill this priestess? I'm not sure, but this priest actually, there was this one priest did so much actually in this fight and died right now for nothing. But still, oh no, he didn't. Oh, he dodged it actually. That's nice. But he did so much actually in this battle. Those priestesses, you know, like as far as I saw in this tournament, Eery is like the only person who's building mass amount of priestesses in the beginning. You know, like all the other players are not paying so much attention for the priestess of Ra in any matchup for Egyptian player. But Eery is building them as much as he could like play. You know, when he like playing Celts, like the same amount of priests. Look at this, like there's like 6 priestesses of Ra right now on the field. And their healing rate is like 10, so not that bad. Not the best one, of course, but still. And he's losing all of them right now, yeah? Oh no. Okay, no, he's not. But he managed to, you know, to deal with his towers. He couldn't deal, of course, with this dock in the middle, but he definitely did, you know, a couple of good engagements. And plus, Eery right now, I guess, needs to stabilize his economy. And he definitely needs this champion Axeman upgrade, I guess.
Yeah,
this is like something.
It's more even.
Oh,
but...
Eery continues. Look at this. Eery's not stopping. He's like, no. I have more stone and I want to use it, and I will use it to your base. Oh no. Oh, those Axemans. Is he just gonna swing through the throwing Axemans as a knife? Against this melted butter, you know, like I Jing, and now there's no Storming Axeman.
No
eight Priestess of Ra. 8 Priestess of Ra right now on the field. Look at this.
Way too much.
Yeah. And there's no gold actually for Eery, so he's a little bit too much in those priestesses. Maybe he likes them, I don't know.
Yeah, no, priestess, like having 8, it's, you know, don't make more. At some point, because they heal in AoE.
Are they? I'm not sure. They're not healing in AoE. No.
Yeah, they do heal in AoE.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure of that.
Okay, well then okay.
They don't heal single target. They heal in AoE, and it's 8 heal. It's 10 heal. It's even more. Maybe you get the upgrade. You probably get the upgrade.
I mean, there's no like you know, mark that they heal in AoE because for druids there's a small, you know, letters like AoE near the healing rate, but for priestess I'm not sure. Actually, I guess you're wrong because the priestess of Set, priest of Set healing in AoE actually, and priest of Ra not. So.
Oh, is it a new thing? Like, because I'm sure priestess of Ra they heal in AoE, man. It's not written. It's not written in their stat, but I'm pretty confident they do.
Well, okay,
except if it's a new thing.
Actually, I guess we will know about it in 2 minutes, you know, when our...
yeah, when PF2K look at that.
Yeah, so just guys, if you know the right thing, just tell us, because as far as I know, the Priests of Set have a healing rate like 8, and they're healing in AoE, but those Priests of Ra are healing in a single target, but I'm not sure about that. We'll see. So there's a lot of towers going down for Zerton. He's trying to save the rest of 3,000 food left with his 4 fishing boats. He is building an outpost on the west side with his villager, but he didn't. Oh no! Look, he didn't see those big engagement by Eery, and he will be able to kill. If he will be able to kill this armory, oh, there's 4 villagers. Come on, yeah. Eery, look at it! Look at it! Okay, nice. Okay, cool. I thought he would go through those villagers, you know, like what? Okay, -4 villagers right now. There's a big army, like how many?
Yeah, that's a huge army.
35 X-Men, and there's and Zerton is housed. Okay, he's not housed right now, but still, there is a first upgrade almost done for Zerton, halfway done. Sorry, this is tempered, so melee infantry damage. He definitely needs to snipe it down before it's done. It will be huge advantage for Eery. So you see, he's smartly splitting his army, leaving like 4 axemen to to engage in a big fight, like sacrificing them. But while that, he managed to kill this armory. Nice, good job for Eery. And on the other side, he's building his own armory and will start, I guess, his armor upgrade right now as soon as possible. There was like a big engagement also for Zerdan in the middle of the map with those throwing axemen, but there is enough of military for Eery.
Is he gonna just attack or what? Because like Zortan, he just.
Oh no! Look at the Zertan map. He's losing so many houses. He's already like 6 population, more than he can handle right now. But now it's like 6, and so both of the players are sitting on 160 population. Eery is sitting on 72 villagers, and Zertan is on 70. Also in 72, okay.
Yeah, and it's surprising because like Zertan, he lost the a lot in the middle earlier. He's still in the game. Like look at the population.
So chat said that you are right. So Rai is Rai healing in AoE. So yeah. I was wrong. Yeah, sorry for that.
Oh, honestly, it doesn't matter who's wrong or right.
Okay. We'll see. So the both armies are split right now in half, but I'm sure that the army of Eery is doing much more efficient job right now because certain army is like just running around. And look at this, Eery is sitting on 1,000 of each resources and going into H3, while Eery is already in H3 and hasn't got not enough gold. He hasn't got enough resources for X-Men champion. Yeah, okay. We'll see. So
Eery needs to go H3 and make...
need more towers. Yeah! Need more towers!
More towers.
More towers for the god of towers. So, Eery, you have 400... 500... Okay, now he's doing... Okay, so the Axeman champion is almost done. It's like... Not almost done, it's like started, but it's like 40 seconds. So in 40 seconds, army of Eery will be like, doubled in terms of AoE.
Yeah, look at that. Actually, Zertan is ahead in terms of population. That's funny.
Yeah, and look at how many resources he has. Like, so many of them. There is 30C going down for
Eery just put his 30C.
Yeah, so again, time works in favor.
He was building a market also, but he stopped it. Now he's making another one.
Okay, so...
On the right side.
Oh, and there's a fortress going down for Zertan, so he's really want to push. He already built the throw-in X-Men champion upgrade. He's building his iron smelting, so he's doing double second melee infantry damage upgrade. While Eery is building his pierce damage, so he wants to boost his chariot archers. And that's really nice. That's really nice. So, and there's a siege workshop. Look at this. Eery is building a siege workshop on his base, not even proxy. What do you think? Why? Ah, maybe he wants just to kill those towers and dock. Yeah, sorry. So Eery is already on 180 population, while Zertan is still on 160, and just put down his town center. So right now is like the best timing for Eery to attack, because he has 20 population ahead. Although he has a little bit less like of upgrades, but still.
Eery is making siege also.
Oh, he's running around. Look at this. He don't care about his entire base. He's just running for those longships and dock. But there's no food actually. There's no docks, so there's no.
And once again, these ships.
No fishing boats. There's like, I'm not sure this is like the fight which you want to take as an Egyptian player, because it was so much precious time and health on those boats, and now he lost.
Yeah, but in his head, Eery is 180 pop, so he can push. You know, it's what is in his head.
You see, he has a problem that his chariot archers are like 3 population, so his army is so low actually right now in terms of.
Yeah, it's more that he doesn't have enough of them.
Yeah,
like he have a lot of axemen. If he had like more chariot archer, let's say 10 more, and less axemen, it would be totally different.
Because like for the most part, like Zertan's army is like a meat, like a lot of meat. Like those spearmen rushes, Roman axemen champions, and a couple of raider champions already in the middle of the map. So yeah, but actually this this double siege workshop is doing really well. He will build like a couple of siege workshops right now, and easily will kill this fortress. And already look at this, there's already Farbjoder. How you call them? Farbjoders, yeah? Farbjoders. How you call them?
Yeah, the Farbjor. Yeah.
Farbjor? What?
Farbjor. Yeah, it depends on your accent, I guess.
Okay, so it's like Farbjodder. Okay, but yeah, still.
Farbjor. I call them like that. But
okay. So
and
there is like 8 shaded archers, 6 pieces of Ra, there's 2 siege towers. Actually the siege towers are doing great jobs of, you know, like paying, like Zertan is paying so much attention, like focusing those siege workshop, while his entire army on the left side of the fort is being killed and snapped by expert champions.
And that's the thing, that's what's fun when you're Norse. Like you're not Greek, you don't have like main of your army peers. So
yeah.
The siege tower, you take the...
Zertan is not paying attention, Zertan is giving all his army on a move. Oh, that's what kind of rough for Zertan, but look at this.
Zertan is in a very good spot right now.
Yeah, and Eery hasn't got no gold. Why? He built his market so so early.
The second gold of Eery, it was in the middle of the map. Like he had this one in his base where the tower was in the beginning, and then his second closest was close to the pound, and he couldn't have it.
And right now he has like 2.
He farmed it. He farmed it totally actually. And the other one, it's close to the fortress. The other fortress.
GG. Good game, well played. So it's 3-1 for goals for Zertan. Well. This was kind of a rough match right now, I should say. It was
nice, like very nice resources control for Zertan.
Yeah.
And it was very good strategy in the middle of the game when Eery attacked for the pound. Really put Zertan down, you know, behind, and he managed to catch up, which was surprising and you know. Very cool to see.
What do you think about those guard towers in the middle of the map after a big fight? Like those like 6 guard towers, which were kind of useless, I guess. But I'm not sure whether they like did much.
I mean, at some point there was a gold mine here, so that's good that it was securing that.
Okay, yeah.
And you know, if your opponent goes for 1,000 tower, it doesn't matter if you put some of your own.
Yeah. No, I mean those 6 towers for Zertan, which were like he built it near the stone in the middle, like without any purpose, like just for zoning his opponent. But I'm not sure that this was like the right way.
Yeah,
just
you talked earlier. He fighted there, so they were useful.
Okay. So
and
the next map is going to be Mountain Crossing.
On that map. So it's good to have it in the middle.
So will we see any Persia today? I want to see my favorite Persia. Why nobody's taking them? So in terms of upgrades, let's check it out. So we have 20 techs for Zertan, while only 11 for Eery. So Zertan make almost all of his storehouse upgrades except for stone and plow. Yeah, it's really nice, and plus a couple of...
Look at the left gold mines, controlled by a war dog. It's very funny.
Yeah, this is really nice. This is like a pro tip, yeah. So, let me just invite the players. Mountain Crossing will it be? So, Mountain Crossing, will it be the last map of the day, or will it be Eery able to stop this German machine of conquering of Zertan, like stop him with his nice, powerful Portuguese hands. We'll see. So we had a 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
2 minutes break.
2 minutes break. I'm also gonna have a break. I'm gonna change the. It's gonna be what, Mountain Crossing? Yeah, Mountain Crossing. Zertan versus Eery. Okay, I'm gonna go for a second. So you are still online, so if you want to, you can speak a little bit if you want to with the chat. Okay. No.
You want me to speak about the Lancer?
I don't know. You can. I will go for a minute. I will switch off my my microphone for a second.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take 2 minutes too. I'll be back.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, sorry for that. Yeah. You here? Oh, he left also. How dare he? I thought he would, like, entertain you while we're waiting for the Zertan. So we have Babylon against Greek. So actually Babylon quite tough to manage, but still Zertan is one of the best players for Babylon players. So we'll see what he will do on Mountain Crossing. So Zertan versus Eery. Will it be the last match of the day or not? We'll find it out in a couple of minutes. So we're just waiting for Knightblood. Knight? No, it's Knight. It's like Nightblood.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, so also I had a question actually for you as a like a kind of professional player in PvP. Like when you take a big army, yes, and just put like and managing to say them go to the enemy base. You go with the attack move, or you just move and right click, or you go with the attack move.
It depends if there is wall or not, because if there is wall, you will attack the wall straight, and then maybe you will skip things. But yeah, mostly you should go for the attack move, because like if you meet the army of your opponent and he start attacking you, and
because
you don't,
last match we saw a couple of times when Eery's army just like went through the villagers or went through the army of his opponent. I was like even screaming. You remember? I was like so nervous about this small star. But look at this Mountain Crossing.
What happened is that there's like I feel there's a problem with the attack move in the game, because sometimes it doesn't attack. So, but you think it does.
Oh, okay, okay.
It happens to me in the past. Like I was playing against Eery, and I had my Axeman, and I was close to his bowman, so.
Okay.
Like I attack move, but my guy didn't attack, so I was just moving. I was like, what? And I lose my guys because of that.
Look at this. Most of the players are not going for the fast dog, except Eery. Eery is going for the dog on an upper pond, while Zertan is going for the standard four spearman raid. No, not four, like 5 of them. Yes, it's like 5 spears you can make with. They cost like 35. No, it's 4. It's 4. Spawn is fair. Let's just check for the spawn. If spawn is fair, we have 1 hunt for Zertan.
Yeah, so it's gonna be very good for Zertan because he can pick up the hunt.
And there's 1 hunt for.
You went for the second. Actually, you know the duck. So
no, just a second. Just ask me if the spawns are equal. I guess they are.
Yeah.
The second goal is pretty far ahead for both of the players. Yep.
Zertan doesn't have a second hunt.
But Eery hasn't got enough. Eery also? No?
Yeah.
Eery hasn't got also a second hunt.
You have another one here?
No. Where?
Yeah, look at the top. Look at the top.
But it's like
close to the
so
stone.
far ahead, no?
Yeah, but there is one.
Okay.
The other, I don't think he scouted that. Maybe he did. I don't know about that.
No, they have. I'm not sure, but there's no second hunt actually. Yeah, there's no second hunt for.
For Zertan, yeah.
Sup. No second hunt for Zertan, I guess.
Like his second hunt, it's really in the front. Like
like in the middle of the map.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the map.
It's like just in the middle. I know that it's kind of bad that we did it, but I know that the dock is being built for Eery, so.
Yeah, but in the same time, you know what? Zertan doesn't have a second hunt, but does it matter for him? Like he's gonna pick a storehouse.
I'm not sure.
He's gonna take that. So just ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, 1 berry.
But it's like Eery too. He doesn't have also like a second bushes, so yeah. So
okay, cool. Yeah, if they wants to go.
So Up to you, Zoltan. I guess it's fine. Okay, girl fair. Okay, so they both decided they agreed that it's fair, so they continue the match. And what do we have? We have an early Rex from Zoltan, while Eery is going for the aggressive dock on top of the map, and Zoltan sees it. Plus, there's already 4 spearmen already on the field for Zoltan, and there is a barracks for Eery. I'm not sure that this is like the best position for the Rex, because the one half of the Rex is saved by Townsend. But if he will manage to to go with his spears from the back of the Rex, he can lose it actually. So
yeah, the Rex is not that much of a problem. Like the TC, you can shoot, but you have to do it manually, and I think it's still in the range. But the biggest problem here is the storehouse, because it wasn't in the range of the TC. You should have went for the left wood line.
Oh yeah.
And also,
maybe.
when you go for the aggressive dock, you know that there's a chance your opponent is gonna spear rush you.
Especially if there's a Babylon player.
You have to know that if he's Babylonian, you have the fastest spear rush. So going for that hunt in the front here, it wasn't super wise, knowing that you went for the dock. You could have just went for the berry instead. And just...
The only thing which is saving right now Eery is that those 2 fishing boats, they're just getting just enough food, for him to still stay alive. So he's not even bothering. I know he put like 5 villagers on food right now on berry bushes and building his storehouse right now. So those 4 spearmen of Zoltan managed to kill 1 storehouse, yes or no?
No, two storehouse.
Okay.
No, you're right. 1 storehouse. Yeah.
1 storehouse on a
there
hunt.
Was there a house too?
No, he didn't manage to kill it. Eery just repair it. So not that much of a damage, but still.
Okay. And Eery right now, you have 2 villagers who are stuck on the wood line. Do you see that? They are not working.
Oh, where? Oh, yeah.
Okay, they just started to work. Perfect.
Okay, well. So, and look at this. There's a town center already on the 4-minute mark, on 5-minute mark already. Will be a second town center on the left bottom of the map. Really nice position, covering the stone mine, the gold deposit, the berry bushes. Look, and still no dock on the main base for both of the players. Look at that. They're just ignoring the water and the spawns with those food. Oh, maybe they're just saving the, the precious wood for the later stages of the game.
Yeah, and here's the counter-attack from here. You have 2 spear more.
Yep.
And there's just 1 damage.
And
is he gonna get in time for the TC?
Oh, he sees it. Okay.
TC building by 5 villager, by the way.
Well, 24 to 24 right now. Oh no, look at this. Those gardens. There's a big engagement. Look at this. 7 spears just saying to those villagers, "Go away!"
Oh, there's 3 gardens also.
Yeah.
It's gonna do work.
This map is not that great for Babylon players, especially with those gardens, because you haven't got this, nice position for the gardens, because they're always, like some sneaky way to kill them.
In your base.
Yeah, like on Arabia, it's like easily to, to close them up with the houses on production facilities, but here, the amount of space you have on your main base is so small. Plus, there's so wide, entrance to your base. It's not that easy to defend those gardens. So
yeah, I don't know too much about that, because if they are still surrounded. Like there's just a medium choke.
They're just 500, 500 health. So they're like,
yeah, I know.
The only bonus for and benefit for Babylon player that he's playing against the Greek, because those Saris with pierce damage not doing much damage for the gardens, but if those would be Persia player with those Asabara, those 4 Asabara could kill just snap those gardens and run away. So
and one spearman goes down.
Yep, so it's 6 spearmen for Eery. He's in his 2nd age. He already sitting on his 2 docks. He has 4 fishing boats on the top pond and a first fishing boat.
Yeah, Zoltan is 4 villager ahead right now.
No, but look, Eery is 5 fishing boats, ahead. So it depends. It's all, you know, the decisions which you make. And it's like 60 population compared to 53 of Eery, and Zertan start building his lancers, unique cavalry of Babel that have a bonus versus infantry.
Yeah, they are very good against infantry. I don't know, Uplight, you know, it's tough, man. It's a tough matchup.
So we'll see. I guess Eery should go with his first gold as to Spearman champions, I guess, because this is like the only way he can counter them right now. Or he need to go for the fast H3 and just build non-stop Prodromuses. So this is like the only way to counter those lancers. And the lancers are running. I guess they're running up to snap this duck, and I'm not sure that Eery will be able to. You know, at least he will be able to heal it, but not like to save it. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Yeah, the good thing for Zertan is that it's gonna cause idle time. Maybe he's gonna snipe one fishing ship.
Oh, look at this! Yeah, he's killing it. Oh, nice reaction. Yeah, nice reaction for Eery. He won't have enough. He won't have a lot of children. You know, he has a good reaction.
Yeah, and taking down Lancer with ship, it's not like Spearman. It takes a lot of time.
Yeah, but yeah, doing quite a good job is microing those fishing boats. So two of them is constantly repairing the dock, while the other two are just fishing.
Eery is not making trireme, so basically Zertan here is just having value.
Look at this nice Babylonian clay walls already done for Zertan. He's saving his entire base with those walls and
the
massing.
Spearmen are coming.
What?
The Spearmen, they are coming to defend.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I guess the main purpose of this rush was just, you know, to. Oh, look, what the hell happened with the army, with the Eery? What? Look at this. Eery's army. What's happened to this? It's stuck or what? Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, it's okay. It's fine.
No, he just.
I thought it. Yeah, he just stopped. I was like, what? No, please not. Why it's always on my watch when all these big bugs and glitches happened? I don't want it. I want just to cast the game. So both players are just walling up their bases, nicely done by both of the players. Look at this, that's leaving the one entry. There's no armory yet for both of the players. I can't see none armories. Nope,
and
not yet.
Zertan is H3 also.
Zertan is H3. He definitely need the Lancer champions. He definitely need those gardens actually. He has enough resources actually. Oh, he needs those gardens. And Eery on the other side, look at this. He's building this wheelbarrow upgrade for carrying capacity for his villagers. While he's sitting on 57 villagers, while Zertan is on 62.
What do you think about Shieldbearer here?
Shieldbearer, I guess they're just awesome. They can, you know, I don't like, you see, there's so many Taxotis. Plus Taxotis is like the best archer range unit, yes, in the entire game. So
I don't know about that. Maybe it was true in the past.
No, I mean, I asked PF2K like quite like a couple of streams ago what is like the best bowman in the game, and everyone said that this is like Taxotis. So I guess those shield bearers can easily, you know, like take a lot of this pierce damage, plus they have a nice multiplier against ranged unit.
But Taxotis, they get taken down by Persian archer when they are champion, no? Because Persian Archer have more DPS after the upgrade, I think.
Yeah, especially they have well maybe yeah. Plus you know, a Persian can have this upgrade in War Academy, which will give
more range also.
30% range, but minus 15% of health. But the trick is that
but you know,
they will do
they are
first
archer,
two.
You don't care about the health.
Yeah, they just do, you know, like first two shots and kill everything.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I was wondering about that.
There's a Spearman champion sitting there on top of the base of Zertan. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think it's the perfect moment for Eery to push, because his army is mostly Spearman, and Zertan, like, it's like most Lancer champion. So Zertan doesn't have much to counter these Spearmen. Right?
What do you think about, you know, going into a big huge assault when aging up? Like, you just lost 1,000 resources for nothing, especially like for 1 minute you don't get nothing for that, but you are going to a big engagement. Are you sure this is like the best timing for it, or you should go like before or after the aging up, but not in like in the middle of it?
Well,
Or
it depends.
Okay, it's
It
you know
depends, like,
it's fun to it's really fun to cast with you. Any question I ask you, you just it depends. It depends. You're like it depends.
Yeah, because it's situational. You know, it's not yes or.
Oh, look
or
at this
no.
proxy
Depends.
siege workshops for Eery, and all look at this. Like everything he's got right now is like four upgrades. Taxotis champions, pulso, and barred arrows. That's all what he has in his queue right now. And the goblets. Oh, goblets are really nice against those lancer champions. I guess they can just squish them. There's a SpongeBob like wank wank, and that's all. So. 36
Yeah, but
Taxotis
to answer
champions.
your question, when you're aging, you don't want to fight basically. But if you have a better composition, why not? It's why it depends. You know?
Okay. Okay, this time you managed to to answer this question. This time, look at the Zerton. He's playing with the siege towers. There's inside the inside the siege tower there's a mounted archer and 9 slingers and 2 spearman champions having a nice chatting there, especially mounted archer with his force.
But it doesn't matter. The army of the Greek right now, it's very strong against this.
Look at this. He's just like annihilating the army. Oh my god.
Yeah, and he's Eery is spreading his army to avoid the AoE.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a scary moment here for Zerdan. Look at his population, 120 against 180. You know,
72.
there's stuff in queue, but right now I think we will assist another game.
Why Zerdan is building those mounted archers? There's against the front bounces or what?
Yeah, I think he wants to counter the spearmen with them, but
like hit and run. Okay, but this amount of Taxotis champions is like not something.
Yeah, it's doing the job.
And there is Royal Guards. Pretty nice against those spears, but pretty useless against those Taxotis champions.
Exactly.
And who is stronger, like Royal Guard or the Hoplite? Overall, I'm not sure actually who is stronger.
I would say it depends.
Sure, okay. I couldn't imagine anything else from you.
Overall.
Okay, so it's overall. 3-1. Okay.
Because if the Royal Guards, meet the Hoplite, the Royal Guards are gonna destroy the Hoplite. But overall, for tanking, the Hoplite are better.
Oh, look at this actually. Battering rams are killing this town center. There's 4 battering rams at the same time at the bottom. Oh my god. Yeah. I just can you imagine the smell inside the siege tower of Babylon player where like a couple of mounted archers are sitting? Like archers okay, slink is fine, spears not the best position for them, but still, but like houses? Like what? Houses in the siege tower?
Yeah, what you want basically is to have the unit that have the less value. So the less value.
Yeah, but
if you put slinger into them, it's fine.
But it doesn't matter, which type of unit you put inside the siege tower. They will anyway.
It's the number of units that.
So the more units you put there, the more high DPSs will do. Yes, for the.
It's not more DPS. It's more AOE.
Yeah. Okay. So that's how it works. Okay. So what you can say about this beautiful match? The beginning was, I guess, in the favor of Eery with his fast dog. Yes.
In the beginning, it was in the favor of Zerdan, just because like he denied a little bit of the gather in the wood.
I'm not sure about that. He killed the storehouse when Eery already got 2 of fishing boats, So I'm not sure that this one storehouse on gears make huge of a deal. And
it did. If you noticed, Zerdan was 5 villager ahead also.
Okay. And also, look at this, Zerdan just built like 4 gardens, but he's in the third age, he could build like 4 more, and with upgrades like 6 of them, so... And he has a lot of wood, 700 stone, and no 3rd TC, while Eery was sitting on 30 TC for quite a while, so... I'm not sure, but I guess that the Zerdan's economy was a little bit,
what happened this game is that Zerdan, he was slightly ahead in the beginning, and then Eery catch up on the water, but Zerdan had his TC faster, so he made villager quicker, So he managed to have like +5 villager ahead on his opponent.
Plus he didn't spend
What went wrong in this game is the composition of Zerdan. He didn't make archer because the worst archer or the Babylon one, I think. So he had nothing to counter the spear, and the spear they were countering pretty much everything in the composition of Zerdan. I think Zerdan he thinked that Siege Tower would do the job, you know, against everything. But it wasn't the case. It's just like 20 DPS in AoE. And I don't remember if
32 actually. Crash DPS at 32 and attack range is 22. So
yeah, 32k, right?
So no, it's like Crash DPS is 32. No, sorry, it's like Crash DPS. No, DPS is Pierce DPS is 60. Pierce DPS is 60 right now. Actually, I'm just looking at the. Oh no, okay, so it's also depends on amount. So DPS is also depends on the amount of units. Like there's a siege tower with 12 units in it, and it has DPS of 60, while there's a siege tower with 4 units, and here it has only 20 Pierce DPS. So the next map is going to be Big Island, and both of the players are without Celts. So I imagine that both the players will go Persian. So it's going to be Persia versus Persia. That's what I think. I'm not sure. We'll see, but that's my thoughts, because both the players are sitting right now on almost the last match of the day. Especially Eery is like fighting his best, and the map is big. Definitely both players need a really nice cavalry unit on such a big map. Plus they need something to counter the water, so they need Greek or Egypt or Persia with those rum ships. So that was my thoughts. Like they're both going to go with a double Persia. That's what I think. And just right now they actually posted me they linked me their CS, so you will know like in a couple of seconds, was I right or was I not? Yeah, okay. Ready and ready. Invite. So guys, for those who just coming inside, no, not inside, but coming to our stream, this is Age of Empires Online, totally free game. You can download it easily right now. All of the pay-to-win component was just deleted from the game, and everything rest is still in the game. Like everything in the game, but everything is for free. You can't even buy, you know, Empire points. You can only earn them. Everything is super in this game. Just feel free to join the community. We have official Discord of our game where we like chat, where we can help you. They're like beautiful moderators. Thank you very much for helping us. Also, of course, there's a nice PvP balance team. They are making patches every month, so the meta is changing, the players are changing their game style, so please feel free to join our Discord, our game, and feel free to join the Age of Empires Online. And if you have any questions, just ask them in chat and we will answer you as soon as possible. Yep. Okay, so Zerdan versus Eery on map Big Island. Here we go. Sorry, just... Okay, so I was right. As you can see, I was right. It's Persia versus Persia on Big Island. In the blue left corner, we have a champion, almost one step from champion. You know, CG Zertan. Going with a fast dock as Mr. Style. Look at this. Just running with his first 3 villagers for build a dock near 1-3, with which he can build a... Okay, so there's a storehouse for him, okay. And on the right side, please introduce our participant.
Yes, in the right side we have Eery, also as Persia.
Yay!
And he's not opening as in you know, on water.
But he has 2 hippopotamuses, you know, so he can just snap those hippos if he wants to.
Hey man, there's like no wood line for Eery. You have to restart that game, man.
Yeah, what?
You don't see it. There is no wood line for Eery. like zero woodline.
And look at he's like on this choke. You see, like an Indian choke without a wood, like on this appendix.
This game, it's the first one because you can't miss a
Really,
hunt,
yeah.
you can miss a goal, but you never
Look
miss
at
wood.
this.
When it happens, no.
Hey,
For
guy.
the first time, ladies and gentlemen, in
Yeah.
Age of Empire Online, no woodline.
Yeah. Usually you have like too much of a wood line. You have like a gold mine inside the wood line. But this time, Eery managed to have some, like especially on the big island, you know, it's like the map where the wood is like so important with those. Okay, I don't get it. You don't need it. Just have some fun with those three trees, you know. It's fun. Okay. So. So. Okay, just Eery versus Zerdan. Unfortunately, Eery knows now about the tactic of Zerdan, about this fast dog. I will see.
They got so much intel in that series.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the first one on Coastal, like Eery going totally different the second game because he knew there will be a spear rush.
So now we will see whether they change their tactics or not. So, okay, now we have, wood. Okay, now we have at least some wood, actually. Well, again, it's Eery again, yes? Look at the wood line of Zertan.
Yeah, Zertan have a bad wood line again. You have to restart that.
Yep, and again. And again. Wow, PFTK, you have to do something with that. This is like broken, kind of broken map. Look at this, like.
Yeah,
Nope.
two times in a row. You know what? Go get a lottery ticket today. It's a lucky day.
Yeah, it's a lucky day.
You don't get that often.
Guys, you can just Sparabara Wars. I'm not sure what I can ever.
Blessings upon you.
Oh my gosh, Ronnie Dominguez, 1203, just netted $5 to our championship. Thank you very much. Yeah, I just forgot to say that we have a, donation box over there, actually on the right side. We're trying to gather some money for the big 2v2 tournament. So like. Just try to imagine, like we have Eery versus Zertan. It's awesome. But then you have two Eerys versus two Zertans. And this is like freaking awesome. And all you need just like put some couple of boxes, and that's all you need actually. So feel free to join the donation list, the list of the donators for the next championship. And try to participate in it. Why not? Try to participate because
so I think we have a game this time.
It's
they
fine.
both have a wood line. Of course, Zertan doesn't have a second one protected by the TC, but it's still close.
Well, yeah, I guess both the players quite. Just checking for the hunts. There's actually strange position actually for the TCs. You see those? They just.
Yeah, they are closer than it used to be.
It used to be. It's like I'm not sure that it was
no,
like
it's the correct distance. The distance is okay. It's 5 screen. It's
okay.
normal.
Yeah, okay. So there's a fast tracks for Zertan. Look at this.
Zertan is changing his strategy.
Yeah, he's going
for the racks
totally on the, and look at this. Eery's going the save. So we're gonna have actually. So Avada Kedavra was like totally like 100% right when he thought that this is going to be Sparabara Wars.
Yeah.
So nice. Oh, good. Avada Kedavra, you are nicely done, actually. Nicely done. So the hunts are equal. The gold is equal for both the players, I guess. I mean, almost, but still. Yeah, it's almost the same. So the second goal for both the players are staying on the shore, so it can be denied by the boats. Okay, yeah. So who is going to be the first one who will know about this Sparabara Rush? But look at it, Zertan is not going anywhere. He is just leaving his Sparabaras on his base. Not sure why. He's running somewhere. Maybe he wants to kill those gears. I don't know, something. But Eery sees it. Okay, and on the other side, Zertan. Whether he knows about the Rex? No, he's not. He will know only right now. Let's see if he will see the Rex.
So yeah, basically when it comes to
Ahura Mazda
Sparabara rush,
bless.
the one who's gonna win the game is the one who attack the economy of the other. If you defend with Sparabara, you know it's not really efficient because they take so much time to kill.
Oh, those spiral bars are running. Like, look, they just not paying attention for those. The spiral bars are just, you know, like say hi, hi, goodbye, goodbye, and just run run through each other.
Yeah.
There is 3 spiral bars for Jordan and 2 for Eery, but Eery's already started harassing the villagers, and there's no 8-10 for both the players. So
Yeah.
and let's see what Jordan decided to do. Okay, so he decided to go back with his Sparrow Barrows, so he will defend on this side. There is 6 Sparrows for him compared to only 2 of Eery.
It doesn't matter if you ignore the Sparabara of your opponent. You can literally go under the TC and just you know focus the villager. You annoy them, and it takes so much time for the Sparabara to kill each other that it's like I said earlier, like your opponent is gonna take a lot of damage. So basically, what you have to do is to attack him. He attacks you. It's like a base trade.
Yeah. Well,
that's how this matchup.
But Zerton just managed to kill one Sparabara with a snare, and right now both of players start gathering stone actually. So none of them going for the fast dog. Ah no, actually Zerton is going here. So just I said they're not going, and the same moment Zerton just building a dock and not gathering stone. So he cancelled. He stopped gathering stone and switched to the dock, while Eery is gathering stone with already 3 villagers, and both the players. Oh, look at this! He's killing an elephant. Actually, he needs to move a little bit closer to the storehouse. I guess that's okay. He has a first aid also, so his powers are like killing really well. While Zerton's not bothering himself with building his A tent. Some artists just put in chat that this is a money not for the tournament but money for the fixing this map. Yeah, please fix it. Okay, so Eery now is and Zerton are both in going to the H2. Eery knows about the dog. Will he go for the dog by himself, or he will go just straight to the stables and go with Asabara harassing his opponent? We'll see. There is 11 sparrows for Eery compared to 10 of Zerton. Plus Zerton hasn't got a tent, and he has a hand, so it's done. So where's music? Music in the game. Okay. Nice. So no gold for Eery. No gold for Eery is he's not gathering none. So he can just build. Oh, look at this TC over here.
TC placement.
Well, you know like Persia, yes, Persia of course. In H4 they have Manganel and Galley, which can easily like destroy this TC. So whether Eery wants just to finish the game in before the H4, or he wants and he think about winning the water, or he will lose. There's only like 3. Oh, he actually just a really nice run into the wood line. He managed to kill 2 villagers easily. He's killing the storehouse. He doesn't care about the town center fire at all with those spears armor of 05 right now. He's trying to run away, but there's like 12 sparrows of Zerton just trying to snipe those sparrows. Yeah, like sparrows. Do you like sparrows? I like sparrows.
Did he manage to kill a villager?
Yeah, he killed 2 villagers and lost only 1 sparrow bar, but I don't know why he left it actually, right? So he will lose 2 sparrow bars to 2 villagers, and there is first spearman for Zerton. So
that's worth it, right? That's really worth it.
Okay.
And there's one villager that he's ready to die near the berry.
But with the 3 HP.
Could have spotted.
Still no 8-10 upgrade for Zerton. Not quite sure why, but he has two dogs already and 4 fishing boats compared to Eery's town center. as
yeah,
a dog.
it's gonna give him a big lead.
And there is a 2 archer ranges, so it's going to be a big army of. I guess both of players are afraid of Asabaras, so they're both both building a lot of spearmen and bowmen. It's funny, but none of them is going for the stable. Okay, actually Zerton is going. So Zerton is going with Rex versus with stables. Actually, it's quite. Oh, there's a big engagement. I almost missed it. There's a healing A10, but it's not enough. This is not enough. The amount of army of Zerton is like so huge, and there's a first bowman. He definitely need to snap those spearmen because spearmen doesn't have enough of pierce armor,
and they all, spearmen, they also do more damage.
Yeah, so he has to snap them. Definitely good that Eery is fighting under the A10, but there's not enough of him. He definitely needs to retreat for his second storehouse. Maybe it's even better because he will destroy the storehouse on an elephant. It will build another storehouse closer to the elephant. But for now, he definitely have to, like a little bit go back. Yeah, fight under the second storehouse, kill a lot of units with the bowmen, snap them. That's fine. That's good.
Yeah, actually, when the cav will come in play, it's gonna be a different story.
What? Sorry.
When the Asabara come in play.
No, yeah, I just was like
with all these archer, it's gonna be a different story.
Yeah, but there is already a couple of spearmen.
Yeah.
Couple of spearmen for Eery, especially like there's like 6 of them. And look at this, Zerton is building more fishing boats. He has already like 8 of them, and he's building his first galley. When the galley will see this down center, oh my god,
Oh, look at the fishing ship on top. What he's doing here. What is he doing
I guess he just rallied most of the docks on the opponent base for the galley, and forget about the first
maybe
fishing boats.
Wanted to go for the galley, maybe.
Yeah, okay, there's 2 Asabara on the base of Eery.
On the wood.
Look at the amount of storehouses on the wood line of Eery. He's like close. He can easily heal 5 villagers at the same time with such construction,
Yeah.
It's really kind of interesting position. I remember, those times when there was like an original game, and there was like a PF2K fighting, I don't remember with whom, but he managed to put like 25 storehouses in the middle of the map just for healing his army. BB8 COC. Welcome to the stream.
Per second. That's a lot.
Yeah. So another archery range is going down for Zerton. So he's going for 1-1-1 with +1 stables.
Oh, and there's this one ship, the galley here.
Yeah, and it's not able. I'm not sure. Is it able to? Actually, it is able to kill a couple of villagers.
Maybe it can shoot a gazelle.
Stone.
Close to the gazelle, but
no, not yet.
It doesn't have the range.
Oh, there's those two Asabaras trying to do at least something, but there is three spearmen waiting for him. Oh no, look at this. Eery is building more houses on the shore. Oh my gosh.
Now the galley is... He was shooting the villager. I don't know why.
Eery is building like half of his entire infrastructure in a on a shore, and I'm not sure about this shore, Zerton is already sitting on his 3 docks, has like 8 fishing boats, and in total he has 50 villagers compared to Eery's 57, so economy is quite even for both of the players. And but Eery, look at this, he has like +30 population, so he's not bothering with those building those Asabaras, which are really costs a lot, but he managed just to build this bowman ball. Like,
yeah, and most of the army of Zerton is
37.
It's gonna hurt here when he push.
We'll see what Zerton will do with those 7 Asabaras. So he's trying to snap those villagers on Hans. He is able to kill 1, maybe 2.
Yeah, Zerton, what he needs to do is to give up. Needs to give up these archery, maybe this TC, try to reposition his villager, wait until he have a better position, because right now he can't engage there. Like, if he engage there, the game is over.
Yeah, so I guess Zertan should come back with his Asabara. He cannot stay on the base of his opponent because there's so many of units of red Persian player. Oh no, he starts sniping those. Okay, there was no gold. Okay, there's still some income from the main base. Okay, that's fine. And there's a huge amount of army of Eery just fighting under the Sixify.
He's trying to avoid that fight. He knows. He knows.
He knows that he will lose. Yeah, he definitely. And look at this, smartly, Eery is just sniping the production facilities. He knows that he is able to do that, even under the Sixify. Oh, 34 bowmen, and there's some. Oh, okay, those Asabara are coming, but they're fighting between the houses. They're not fighting from the back. Oh no, Eery is losing. Eery is losing his army here. I'm not sure whether he did enough damage actually. I'm not sure about that. But
there is still 21, 18 archer.
16 archers. Well, with such kind of army, you definitely have to, you know, I don't know, maybe.
He needs to stay there. I don't think he can flee. Like, just trade the rest and.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting a little bit of value here. He's gonna snipe the boat.
We'll see. Maybe he was just gonna run because there's this Asabara nicely done, wiping by Zertan, and there's a first upgrade for Zertan. He is building this Pierce armor against this death ball of bowmen and doing bowmen by himself. While that he building another 3 fishing boats. He's sitting right now about on like 12 fishing boats, while Eery is just look at this. Eery is building 3 galleys.
He wants to take the economy of Zertan on water.
But why not to go into the 3rd age actually? Why not to go in the 3rd age and just build 3 ram ships? I don't know.
Do you really need them?
But like ram ships are like more efficient. Plus they can destroy the docks faster.
Is that if your opponent go for more galley, he can't kite you because ram ship.
Yeah.
They don't have the speed, so you can kite them.
Okay.
That's the thing with
look at Zertan is going for the H3 and doing his 3rd upgrade. No, 2nd upgrade. Sorry. While Eery is building his first 5 galleys. Oh, will he lose? Will Zertan lose all his Asabaras while running around? Will he seize the 3 docks production from... I'm not sure, we'll see. Eery definitely need to go to the 3rd age because Zertan will definitely go with mounted archers and a ram ship as soon as possible. So Zertan sees the galley, so he knows that soon there's gonna be something going down. And right now,
yeah, look at that. It's gonna hurt Zertan a lot.
Yep. So on the move, he's not attacking. He's not attacking. And Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! I understand, yeah, but still.
Yeah, he just okay.
Just put an attack move. Why not? Why you should go through 4 fishing boats without any damage in them, you know?
Yeah, you know there's so much to do.
I understand. I'm not blaming. I'm not blaming players. I'm blaming players just for not doing, you know, a click on a boat. You know, what else can happen if an opponent, like a crocodile will go in the water and fight? No.
Yeah, what happened is that it's gonna attack the first thing it met. So
and the first thing it met will be enemy, you know. Anyway.
Yeah.
But it's okay, it's okay. Look at this, 160 population for Eery, 160 for Zertan, but Zertan is spending so much gold for his upgrades. He has bowman champions, Asabara champions.
By the way, he just lost 6 fishing ships. He's gonna lose more, I think.
And you can see again,
there's 4 here. And if you look at his score, like, he feels it.
Yeah, and there's 7 Asabara. Look at this. Oh, there's like 40 villagers easily to be killed right now. Look at this, no gold and
the middle of the map.
Oh yeah, I'm just checking this out. So Eery is managing to fight with Zertan on the 3 flanks on the water, with his Asabara killing those villagers, and with the big army he's still getting some pressure and attention of his opponent in the middle. This is such a nice multitasking from Eery. Good job. I don't know how many villagers he killed for Zertan, but there was like 45 villagers, and now there's only 33. So there's this is unbelievable. Look at this. There's 66 villagers for Zertan.
Yeah.
And 68 for Eery? What? Why so low, actually? I'm not sure why. There's a 30C going down for Eery. He's also start producing a lot of upgrades. Look at it, he has like double armory. He's building 3 upgrades at the same time. He's building this wheel upgrade. There's a couple
Eery,
of Asabaru champions already on the base of Eery. Yeah, sorry.
His third TC is gonna get up.
Yeah, just
You
told
have
right
his
about
market
it.
line set. Let's see if Zortan make his market also. Because I think the last series he did.
Oh,
he
those
did-
Asabara. Oh, okay, and there is mounted archers. Okay, so there's 8 mounted archers.
Yeah.
Let's see who will win actually. Mounted archers and a
Like,
storehouse
2
or
3
Asabara.
shots on Asabara.
Yeah, so.
And there's the eel tent also.
Yep. So now everything is just changed, upside down. Now Zertan is a person who has a big, the death ball of mounted archers and archers, and Eery is the person who has a lot of spearman champions and all that stuff.
Yeah. And fun fact, you know the starting TC?
What? Yep.
He said like it's gonna get sniped by a Mongol guy. Now Eery have the water control.
Yeah, so this was
When
like,
you
I
think
guess
about that, it's
he
funny.
was thinking about it. Yeah, that's what I told. Just he definitely need to do something with it. Or what?
Oh, look at that! The army of Zortan going from the top, while the army of Zyrians is in the middle of the map.
Yeah. So what will be his reaction right now? He's okay. So he's moving back, but there's no
he's
units.
close, so he has
It's fun. I guess Dortmund was expecting to see the total full of villagers wood line, but there's no one actually. There's like only 2 houses and 1 archery range, so there's nothing to snipe. And from the back, look at this! All those bowman champions are just will die. Oh, okay. So 1 bowman champion will die from the 3 shots of Asabara. Oh. So Zertan is trying to stay under the galley fire, but he's staying too far away. And there is. There are 2 storehouses healing those this army of Eery right now, and I'm not sure who is winning right now because there's so much going on, but there's no Asabara.
From that point, I think
left.
Zortan is winning this.
Zertan is, yeah, I guess.
Because Eery, he had a bigger
I'm not sure
front
what.
line,
Yeah.
but he was fighting in a choke point.
I don't understand actually why Eery is continue to building bowman. Why he's not building the Takabaru, because Takabaru will kill the rest of the army.
Takebara would have been.
But he's
great.
building only bowman champions. Maybe they're doing more DPS, I don't know, but still. The
And also,
Asabaru.
look at the
Oh,
middle.
GG, well played. No gold for Eery.
So Zortan takes this tournament.
Yeah, I guess that's his GG, well played.
Yeah.
So the main problem, I guess, for Eery was that he hasn't got enough gold. He tried to take this gold in the middle with his fortress, but there was like 4 Asabaru champions and 8 mounted archers. And when you see, when he understand that he couldn't get like all this gold, he just resigned. But I'm not sure why. Look at the top actually of the map. You see, you're still in the game, yes? Look,
No,
Eery
he
has
wasn't in the game at all. Like, look at his population. Like 103 in the first place.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And the second, yeah, he had no gold mines.
Yeah, but look
Like
at
the
it. Look at the top of the map. He has like 11 villagers mining stone, and no one is on a gold deposit. But he has like fortress. So
Yeah, but like I said, it doesn't matter because like this gold is controlled. He can't gather from that gold. He can't control. He can't gather from the top also. So even if you put them on gold, like all you will see is villager dying.
yeah,
It's why Eery went for a fort here. He wants to control that resources, and even if he does succeed to make the fortress, like your opponent, he can dive the fort, take a few villager or just deny them from gathering, and he can just keep doing that. You have to defend it with units also.
yeah. Unfortunately, also you see, so like Eery won the water, but it was like doesn't matter already for Zortan because he has so much resources left, so he can easily stand his berries on his elephants, and by himself Eery didn't build any of the fishing boats. You see, so he has none of them. So also slight delay in the food production. Yeah, but I still not sure why Eery didn't go for the Takabara. I guess if he like has instead of all of his bowmen like had only Takabara, he would win the fight. That's that's what I think, because I understand that he was thinking about that like his opponent in the third age, so yeah, maybe he will go like in a half big Sparabara champion with an upgrade from, you know, like really nice meatball with Asabara, so he built a lot of those spears, but there was like no Asabara at all for Zertan. He went straight into the Bowman Champions mounted archers and just completely annihilated the army of his opponent, even on his base.
Yeah, but you know, it's a fun thing because he did the exact opposite thing that he did in the beginning.
Yeah.
And it's why it worked, because in the beginning, Eery, he had the right thing. So
and Tex
he pushed
also.
in. He pushed in, but the trade was even. Like Zertan ended up like even winning the fight. And then Zertan started to do the exact opposite. Like he did the mounted archer, and his opponent, what he had like 30 spear into archer, and he had like 5 Sparabara. But Zertan had mounted archer, so he didn't really care. And what happened is that he fighted in a choke point, where Zertan had more range than Eery, and it's exactly why he lost that fight. Once the front line vanished, like the archer were sure to lose.
Yeah, plus the upgrades actually for Zertan are a little bit like, you know, he was like more prepared for the fight, especially with his third age pierce damage upgrade. So he has already 2 upgrades into that. While actually Eery has the same, but he hasn't got enough of melee and melee armor. Yeah, he hasn't got any melee armor upgrade and melee infantry damage. So melee infantry, melee damage upgrade. So yeah, he was a little bit. So Zertan was a little bit far ahead, in terms of upgrades. Also in storehouse up also. So yeah, well. So that's what it was. The tournament, the PvP tournament, Calasat project. Thank you very much for donators. So, do you want to say something before we finish the stream or something?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine with everything.
So you like the series?
Probably like thank you guys for bringing back the game in the first place.
Yeah, definitely, guys.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite games. It's sad it closed in the past, and it felt really good to play it again. And also good job all the players who participate in this tournament.
Yeah, just bravo.
And, hopefully we have another one.
In
the future.
I mean, I watched almost every game actually on this tournament, and there was no games which were not close. Yeah, there was no like one-way games. Always the participant play as beasts, fight till the end, and do a great job in gaming. So really, congratulations for the players. Congratulations for the CG Zertan, of course. So the huge chunk of prize pool is going to Germany right now. So I guess he's gonna have some couple of nice beers today, beer shows. Maybe with Stroller, buy him some kind of a beer. We'll see that. But we're not propaganding the alcohol. Of course, they will drink the non-alcoholic beer for sure. Maybe some 7-Up or Fanta. Actually, the interesting fact about Fanta, that Fanta was invented in Germany while World War II is because they couldn't get Coca-Cola. So they started the war. The Americans stopped trading the Coca-Cola. So they come up with an idea of making the same stuff but with oranges. This is how they invented Fanta. So yeah. So thank you very much for the co-casting. I'll just finish the stream right away right now.
Cool.
Yeah, so thank you very much. See you in a game.
Later.
Yeah, so prepare your ass to be beaten by my Russian hands, from Russia with love. See ya, ciao. So guys, we're gonna finish the stream to right now. I hope you like it. I'm not sure what it's going to be in the future, but definitely this is the end of the month, so expect the PvP balance patch soon-ish. As far as I know about some stuff, that the Takabara will be a little bit buffed a little bit, so again, in such situation, please do Takabara, and that's the only thing I know for now actually. Maybe some map changes also. Well, I hope you like everything today, so feel free to join our Discord, download the game, join the forum. All the links are in description to the channel. Feel free to donate if you want, because all of this, this whole project is like, made by the hands of the people. It's not like a big company. It's just a company of people, friends, good players, people who love this game. So if you want, like, to spend like $2 or $3 just to keep up the service, please feel free to join the forum. There will be a description link in description. So feel free to be a part of this. It's not that hard. So plus, always join the stream. There are quite a lot of streamers right now in Age of Empires Online, especially me. I'm trying to stream almost like each 2 days. I'm streaming almost every time I stream Age of Empires Online. I'm streaming usually in Russian, but I can easily speak in English with you. We can play together. I can teach you something. I'm not the best player in the game, of course. I'm one of the worst, but still I can teach you something. And yeah, so thank you for watching, thank you for games, congratulations for the Zerton, for the Eery also, it was a really nice series. I hope you like it, and this is how we do it, this is how it's done. Thank you very much, and feel free to join our next stream. Yeah, follow our stream and see you guys. See you later, alligators.